The guests on this week's Jacob Pyle Show are Circle City Fire, a local fire troop based in Indianapolis, Indiana. The stunts that you will be seeing on this week's show are performed by trained professionals. Do not attempt to duplicate, replicate, or perform these stunts at home. From our studios in Fishers, Indiana, this is the Jacob Pyle Show. And here he is, Jacob Pyle.
Don't pour your love out on me, baby. If you do, then I think that maybe I'll just lay me down, cry for 100 years. Don't pour your love out on me, honey. Take my heart, my soul, my money, but don't leave me here drowning in my tears. You say you're gonna leave, gonna take that big white bird, gonna fly right out of here without a single word. Don't you know you'll break my heart when I watch you close that door, 'cause I know I won't see you anymore. Don't pour your love out on me, baby. If you do, then I think that maybe I'll just lay me down, cry for 100 years. Don't pour your love out on me, honey. Take my heart, my soul, my money, but don't leave me here drowning in my tears. Haven't I been good to you? What about that brand new ring? Doesn't that mean love to you? Doesn't that mean anything? If I threw away my pride and I got down on my knees, would you make me beg you pretty please? Don't pour your love out on me, baby. If you do, then I think that maybe I'll just lay me down, cry for 100 years. Don't pour your love out on me, honey. Take my heart, my soul, my money, but don't leave me here drowning in my tears. There's so much I wanna do. I've got love enough for two, but I'll never use a girl if I don't have you. Don't pour your love out on me, baby. If you do, then I think that maybe I'll just lay me down, cry for 100 years. Don't pour your love out on me, honey. Take my heart, my soul, my money, but don't leave me here drowning in my tears. Don't pour your love out on me, baby. If you do, then I think that maybe I'll just lay me down, cry for 100 years. Thank you. This next song is in honor of Chris Christopherson, who passed away this past October. Busted flat in Baton Rouge and headed for the trains, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. I took my harpoon of my dirty red bandana and was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang up every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby. The coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul, standing right beside me, Lord, through everything I've done. Every night she kept me from the cold. Then somewhere near Selena's, Lord, I let her slip away, looking for the home I hope she'll find. And I trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing left is all she left for me. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. And that was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. La 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 da da. La 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 da da. La 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 da da. Me and Bobby McGee. La 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 da 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 da. La 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 da da. La la la. Me and Bobby McGee. La 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 da da. La 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 da. La la la, me and Bobby McGee. La 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 da da da. La da 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 da. La da da da, me and Bobby McGee. Thank you. Happy Saturday night to all of you. Happy first Saturday of November, as a matter of fact. Welcome to the Jacob Pyle Show. My name is Jacob Pyle, and I'm glad to have you with us today. We have with us as our guest tonight, Kellie Jellie from Circle City Fire. We'll talk more about that a little later in the show, but first, let me explain my absence for this past month. We started our show in September. We had a month's worth of shows prepared, a guest list ready. One of our guests that was originally supposed to be with us back in September due to various reasons couldn't be here. That kind of put a damper to things. I thank both Joey Barrington, Matt Stone, and our very own Zach Brown for coming on the show this past September to kind of help fill in the gap from the other guests' absence. So basically, due to postponements, not enough guests to fill their spots, not enough interest from anybody to appear on the show in general, I came to the decision that it would be best if we took a month off from doing the Jacob Pyle Show to better improve the show, which was why we mostly had reruns from past episodes the past few weeks. I've been working behind the scenes during the break to pre-tape a lot of guest interviews that you will be seeing in coming weeks. I think the reason behind the problem of why we didn't have any guests is that a lot of people were only interested in doing it if they didn't have to be in person in the studio with me recording it. Beginning this month, we have opened the boundaries of our show to include guests from other states appearing via Skype to do the show. I was hoping it wouldn't have to end up like this, but it is. I would like to make a few promises to all of you. Because of the pre-recording of guests this past month, the guests that will be appearing this month will indeed be appearing this month. No last-minute screw-ups, no last-minute postponements. There will never be a week, hopefully there will never be a week, where we don't have a guest with us. When I taped Matt Stone's interview a couple months back, he reminded me to not make promises that I'm not willing to keep, and I guess with this last-minute change-up of guests, I kind of broke several promises to all of you, and I apologize for that. A few things that will never change. We will have great and exciting guests joining me each week. The theme music, Paul Poteet's voiceover opening up each week's show, and Zach Brown bringing his smiling face and familiar voice to our show each week as well. I hope that you enjoy these episodes as much as I enjoy bringing them to you. And with that being said, let's get this show on the road. I'll be back with part 1 of my interview with Kellie Jellie of Circle City Fire right after this.
The guests on this week's Jacob Pyle Show are Circle City Fire, a local fire troop based in Indianapolis, Indiana. The stunts that you will be seeing on this week's show are performed by trained professionals. Do not attempt to duplicate, replicate, or perform these stunts at home.
Welcome back. My guest for tonight is a co-owner of Circle City Fire, which is a fire troop based in Indianapolis. Please welcome Kellie Jellie. Welcome to our show. I originally said on the script, I think that is a clever name, Jelly. What? Obviously, it's a nickname. What made you decide to get that nickname?
Okay, this is really silly. All right, so I think it was like back in 2010. I would be up late playing Call of Duty with my friends on Xbox, and we were playing zombies or whatever. We were gonna go another round, and one of my friends said, "Are you down? Are you down to Jelly?" And I was like, "You can call me Jelly. I actually kind of like that name, and it rhymes with Kelly." So it is something that has stuck with me ever since, and apparently it really reflects how I dance as a movement artist as well.
Right.
As like a jellyfish.
Right. All right. So go. You already told us about how you got your nickname. Go ahead and tell us a little something about yourself.
So I'm actually born and raised in Carmel. I got to see Carmel become what it is today, which has been shocking yet beautiful as it is. From cornfields to every weekend there's an event, you know, and
right.
Especially with it being an arts and design district, I really appreciate how much artwork is out there, even though some of the statues might be a little funny.
Right.
But just one day I saw someone spinning poi with old school crystal poi, and I just really liked how it looked, and I was like, wow, I want to do that. So he would start teaching me some of the basics of poi, and then I went to my first festival, which was Hyperion in 2013, and I saw people spinning fire. I sat next to the burn circle all night. I watched them all night, and at the very end, one of them came up to me and asked me if I wanted to spin fire, and I told him yes. So I spun fire that night, and the person that actually asked me, his name is Mikey Cerullo. We just reconnected a few years ago and just connected that memory together and realized that that's when we met each other. So that just really ignited my passion for fire spinning in general, and then I connected with a local man by the name of Mike Franklin, and I would go to his house and he would teach me how to spin fire safely. So he is actually my burn father, which is kind of funny, but he taught me all the basics of everything, and then I just kind of took that and I was doing my own thing for quite a few years. I had no idea that there was really a large community out there of people that do what I do. I never really knew that there was anybody else, and I felt like I was alone for quite some time, you know. So just one night at the Mousetrap, there were people spinning fire, and it was Abby and all of her friends, and I was like, wow, I want to be your friend. So we started connecting over fire, and then getting together and spinning fire together, and just like growing our personal connections and growing our training. And at some point, Abby looked at me and she was like, "Are you going to go to Kinetic Fire?" And I was like, "What is that?" So Kinetic Fire is the place where we now run the burn circle. But like I said, it's going to school for a weekend, and people come from all over the country and teach you concepts with different props. They teach you fire safety. They do training for that, fire chemistry, even like how to make colored flame. And then at night we all get together and we spin fire in a very large circle while the DJ plays.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Now, let's talk about the group that you are involved with, Circle City Fire. Now, you told us, maybe this answered my question, I don't know. But you told us how you got interested in and learned how to spin the fire. How did you end up getting involved with Circle City Fire?
So after Abby and I left, because I also met Tristan, I reconnected with Logan. Logan and I started spinning fire back like in 2014. We would just have late nights out at our friend's barn, and we would spin fire. And another member, Allie, her and I went to school together, and we reconnected through flow because she wanted to start learning how to hula hoop, so we would get together and flow and go hiking and all that. But just along the way, we've met other people that we have greatly connected with, and honestly, we've all become friends into family, and now we're a troop, which is amazing. I mean, right in 2020, we sat everybody down and kind of looked at each other, and I was like, what if we did it as a business? What if we came out as a professional troop? Because we had been doing events together for some time, but just as individuals. So I thought maybe we should do it together under the same name. And everybody agreed. So it was a lot of hard work to get it going, to get it off the ground, especially with COVID. Everything took a fierce halt in everybody's life, you know, but after all the technicalities and the paperwork, we came out for the first time at Ciroc the New Year on the Regions Tower in downtown Indianapolis, and stepped out as Circle City Fire for the very first time.
Wow, that must have been a good experience for you. One thing I should point out while we're talking about Circle City Fire, I mentioned to you on the program about a month ago that this taping studio space at the Hamilton East Public Library in Fishers, where we are taping the show right now, only allows me to have up to 2 people in the room at the same time. And like you mentioned to me a month ago, when we talked about having you on the show, it is very difficult to try to gather up everybody else with different schedules. So that is why we don't have anybody in here with us other than the 2 of us. But I promise you, a little later in the show, we're going to watch a couple of clips of the group actually performing. So, let's talk. One of the things I wanted to talk about was you recently had a residency in Conner Prairie doing the Headless Horseman Festival. How was that?
It was fantastic, a huge learning experience and a fantastic opportunity for all of us to get out and share with so many different people of different demographics who we are and what we do, and all of the hard work that we have put in is very directly paying off, because sometimes it is a lot of work. There are 11 of us total, everybody's in on it, and we've gotten fantastic exposure. We've met some amazing people along the way, and we're also working very hard to build a better relationship with Hamilton County with fire spinning as an art as well. So we've touched base with a lot of fire marshals and just shared like our training with them, and every time they're very impressed, which feels very good that we are so knowledgeable about what we do.
Right. All right. Yeah, so I think that's really cool, because technically I always say that, you know, Hamilton County, all these counties that surround Indianapolis, it's basically like a big town, because everything, it's kind of like New York. Everything is kind of connected together in a way. And I think that's cool that you guys are branching out to other counties as well, not just Marion County on doing that. That's really cool.
Yeah, we have also done some other states as well.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys are pretty busy. All right. So we have about a minute left before we have to take this break. You are going to actually show me and the viewers out there a little bit about juggling a little later. I think this is going to be fun. You actually brought a couple of fans and some juggling balls and things like that, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing that. But before we do that, where can we get a hold of you as far as booking events and things like that?
So you will actually go to our website. It is circlecityfirearts.com, and you will fill out an inquiry that will then go to our email, and we will answer your email, whatever kind of question you have, whether it's booking or if it's a private lesson or you're just interested in, don't know where to begin. We're happy to share that with you as well.
Awesome. All right, we have to take this break. When we come back, more with Kellie Jellie of Circle City Fire. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
The guests on this week's Jacob Pyle Show are Circle City Fire, a local fire troop based in Indianapolis, Indiana. The stunts that you will be seeing on this week's show are performed by trained professionals. Do not attempt to duplicate, replicate, or perform these stunts at home.
Welcome back. My guest for today is Kellie Jellie of Circle City Fire. We are now normally at this point of the show, I always will hand like if there's a specific talent, I will hand the stage or the talent over to the guest to let them do what they do. But obviously, and we are going to do that a little later on, but we cannot do any fire related stuff here because obviously for safety reasons. But as one of the promises I make on the Jacob Pyle show to you viewers, I mean, you came here wanting to see fire juggling, that is exactly what you're going to get. We're actually going to play a clip for you now of you and Breezy doing a dance at a live event back in 2023. And we're going to go ahead and before I play the clip, I think you kind of heard this throughout the show, please do not try any of this stuff at home. Please. It might burn you, it might burn somebody else, so just please, you actually before we play the clip, you said you offer lessons actually to train people?
I do actually offer private one-on-one lessons for different props, and we also are starting to offer lessons on fire safety. So if this is something that you do want to do at home, we can teach you how to do it safely, and so you are also able to train with intention and not hoping for the best.
Right. Okay, let's play the clip. Now the video that we're showing now, go ahead and describe what's going on.
So it is the first time that Breezy and I are stepping out at Lakes of Fire to do a partner palm torch burn. We have such fantastic chemistry, we go off each other really well, and we have very similar styles that it is all improvised. Nothing about this is planned. So Breezy and I have actually been burning together, we're spitting fire together since 2018, I believe, and just our little crew has grown and grown, and we have just found other people along the way, some other weirdos that we've decided to keep and make ours.
That's cool. Okay, now this next clip that we are going to show you is an LED. You guys also do LED shows.
We do. We do offer LEDs, and we offer other levels of entertainment as well.
Awesome. So we're going to play a clip here of the LED show. What's so cool? I did watch the video, and I can tell you from watching it that it was really amazing. Like I'm a huge fan of fireworks shows. I'm a huge fan of I think they had one recently for the city of Noblesville, Pleasant Street.
Oh, like other pyrotechnics.
Fire. They create these beautiful pictures in the sky.
Oh, like a drone show?
Drone show? Yeah. So, but in the video, but going back to the LED thing, you guys are mostly throwing hula hoops, LED hula hoops in the air.
Yeah, we actually have a bunch of different LEDs. Hula hoop is a very, very prominent one. We also have LED poi. We have LED fans. I have vision poi, which are just very long poi with lots of extra pixels in them, basically to draw pictures in them. And we also have LED palm torches. That is a thing as well. I prefer the fire personally, but they're offering all different kinds of LEDs out there. Like I just saw a 3D LED cube, for example.
Yeah.
Like a really, really big one that people spin.
Right. Now that's cool. Okay, so now we're going to let you do your thing with some. You brought a few things with you today. You brought the fans. And you actually brought some juggling balls too. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jellie Kellie.
Alright, I'm gonna get started with some juggling then. This move is called a cascade. It is the most general move for juggling. Or 3-ball cascade, because some people can juggle up to 14 balls or clubs at the same time, which I have seen in person at IJA, which is the International Jugglers Association that happens every year. Save that one.
That was good. That was wonderful. Alright, now I see you're gonna do some fans.
Yep. Yep, fans are definitely my favorite. I started with poi, but fans have had my heart for the last 5 years now.
Okay.
So just for the space of them. I like the versatility with the shapes that you can create, the grids of them. There's a lot of potential and possibility. And my favorite thing about flow is how you can express yourself through it.
Wow. That's cool.
Like everybody has their own unique style.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna put now one thing we're going to do right now with the juggling balls. We're going to do I'm gonna see if you can teach me how to juggle. I tell people all the time I'm a better singer than I am a juggler. So hopefully this will. I'm always interested in learning new things every single day. So let me put my stuff down. Okay.
Jacob, what do you do if you get attacked by a group of clowns?
I've never had that happen to me.
You go for the juggler. Sorry.
That's okay.
Alright, so I have 2 in one hand.
Okay.
1 in the other hand. My right is my dominant, so I would suggest putting the 2 in your dominant hand. The key is that 1 is always up in the air.
Okay, like that. Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
So as soon as you toss 1 to the other hand and you're getting ready to catch with the opposite, toss.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay.
Can we do it again, or you want to try?
I'll try.
All right, what's your dominant hand?
The hand that I use to write my pencil with, I would say left.
Okay. You can also start with just juggling 2.
Okay.
We're going from one hand to the other, so you can get used to the weight and how hard you need to be tossing it in the air.
Yeah. See, I can't even see. Like look at me. I'm literally only just like rolling a ball in my hands right now.
Well, you're getting used to it too, the weight of it, of course.
Yeah. So let me see. Maybe. Yeah. See, I'm telling you guys, I'm a better singer than I am a juggler. That's just. Yeah, look at that. Let's see. Okay.
I think we should try with 2.
Yeah, let's try 2. Good idea.
Here, let me show you.
Okay.
So, dominant hand, and when you're tossing it, it is going in a circular rotation back to the same hand.
Right.
Okay?
Okay. Wow, that's cool.
Did you see me catch that one?
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. We're kind of running short on time for this segment, so when's Circle of Fire gonna be performing next?
I believe we might be at Harrison Art Center for their first Friday. We did just have a residency at Conner Prairie for their Headless Horseman Festival, but we are mainly booked for private events.
Okay, cool. And if you're interested in wanting to do a private event, where can people get a hold of you?
You would fill out an inquiry on our website. It's www.circlecityfirearts.com. In regards to lessons, events, curious about maybe just practicing, just reach out to us.
Okay.
Flow is really healing, and we'd love to see you there.
Okay, I'm going to practice this during the break. We'll be back to wrap things up in a moment. I can't even do this.
If you want to be a guest on The Jacob Pyle Show, or if you'd like a DVD copy of tonight's program, send Jacob an email. His email address is jtpyle1@aol.com. Or if you're ordering a DVD copy of tonight's program, send $10 check or money order to The Jacob Pyle Show, care of Pyle Media Ventures. Post Office Box 154, Noblesville, Indiana 46061. Please include the air date seen on your screen when ordering. Residents outside of Indiana add $5 shipping and handling.
We are out of time. I would like to thank my guest, Kellie Jellie, of Circle City Fire, for joining us. We had a fun time. That was fun.
Yeah, we did.
Before we leave, I would like to remind all of you guys who are actually up watching the show live with us tonight to please reset your clocks before going to bed. Daylight savings time starts promptly in 2 hours at 2 a.m. And next week, my guest is going to be singer and songwriter Glenna Benavides. Well, I hope you can join us then for that. Until then, for Kellie Jellie, Circle City Fire, and all of us on the Jacob Pyle Show, I'm Jacob Pyle. Thank you all for watching, and good night, everybody.
This program has been pre-recorded. Saying good night from all of us at The Jacob Pyle Show, I'm Zach Brown.